Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. This is Violir, and in the last episode, you have no idea what happened in the last episode because, let's just say mistakes were made. And sadly, I'm the only person that was around for the mistakes to be made, so the politicians' mistakes are made does not work with me. So when I went to record it last week, I did the audio. I just forgot to hit record on the video. I may do something with the audio later. I'm not sure. I'm keeping it around. But, just to give a sum up of what I've completely fucked up, I got the level 15 warrior quest done. I got Tomahawk now, which I haven't put on my bar yet, which I should fix. I got 2 new minions, which I'll show you in a moment. Yeah, you should see me when I realized that I forgot that. I didn't even bother doing a proper end of the episode because I turned the recording off first before I turned off the audio recording off, and it's like, oh my god, I forgot to do it! Anyways, got 2 new minions. We were told that there was we needed to check on a coral problem up in Aleport, and we found this guy next to a dead coral, assuming that it's its mother. And we saved it from a bunch of wolves, or jackals I think they were calling them, and we took it back to the NPC and adopted it, and it is adorable. And we also got, in a similar situation, the NPC who had smuggled in the jackals, or they smuggled in the corals and they were bringing in something else, said that they had left a wolf pup out there. And she was feeding it and taking care of it, but because of all this issue, she hasn't been able to get back out there. So she asked us to go feed it a bone and give it a soothe motion. So I did, and we got this little guy. Fun fact, if you have one out and someone else has another out, 2 will play with each other. Anyways, so we did that. I did not progress any further on missions, so that's not an issue. Pretty much I just finished up Aleport, but now we are due to deliver the letter to Wilswith. I don't remember that quest. Oh yeah, I do. We haven't finished up Aleport, but screw that. We're doing story today. Probably, I don't know if I'm going to get to Tam-Tara today. I may do some various other things, just dick around a bit. I do need to get my paladin to 15 though. I'm going to have to do it anyway, so I might as well do it off screen. Where am I going? Probably the most I'll do with leveling paladin, since you've already seen the early levels. Now there is an option that I could just go to one of the other cities and do their quest, but I think what I'm going to do a lot is take care of leaves, because that's not the right option. We have 100 of them, and getting 3 every 12 hours or 6 hours or whatever. Yeah. Oh, we can get past the gold saucer from here. Oh well. We're on to Gridania, which is where our next mission takes us to. We're out to meet Mother Mione. Don't know whose mother she is, and remind me to turn off this cutscene later, because I should have done that very early on when I was originally setting this up, but I didn't. And as you probably saw in the little text box in the corner, Little Lady's Day is underway. I'm still debating if I want to hide that or not, because with how I have it set up, I won't see any tells, any shouts, any yells. All I'll have is party chat. And Yeah, only party chat. Well, alliance chat too, but we won't have to worry about alliances for a long time. But I think the main reason I'm keeping it up as is because of we're at the point where we're starting to do parties. And while not mandatory to completion, well, yeah, they are mandatory to completion of the game, but that's another point. Hi, Mommy. She's cute. Does that mean she's a MILF? Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, not here to dine? Dare I hope that you're the adventurer Baderon sent word about? You are? The matron be praised! Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mion, and the Carlin Canopy is my place. With regards to the task at hand, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you are ready to hear details, and I shall brief you. Okay, and... Oh, we get all of this. It's not a choice. According to the Gridania story, which she will be your Vaderon in you start in Gridania. She says that she makes everyone feel so at home that they just call her mother. And something to that effect. But yeah, that's how she got the nickname. Leon is waiting to brief you on the task. Okay. Task. I can do task. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting, Mion, but our needs grow ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? Good evening to you, Bow Lord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. Sorry, I haven't been doing voices too well, because, let's just say the last game I recorded was a talkie game. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. No, I don't trust anyone with a mask on. My thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lewin, and I lead the men and women of the God's Quiver. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. I wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud there lies an underground burial site called the Tam-Tara Deepcroft. This place was once a Kelmorian settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamut, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. Well, there's no more Dalamut, so, why would there need to... What? Why is there still a cult based around something that's not there anymore? Oh, wait. Never mind. I could say something, but I would offend a lot of people, so I'm not. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. The birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twelveswood, lest we be taken unawares. The situation is so being that we must turn to others to deal with the Lambs of Dalamut. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? Yeah, sure, why not? You have my gratitude. Once you have seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Yeah, the crystal kind of does that to me. Well, since we are out here, and I haven't gone to pick up, or I haven't unlocked, Gladiator yet. Sorry about that. Since I haven't unlocked Gladiator yet, was this the city I didn't tune in? I think I did. But anyways, as I was saying, I'm going to go unlock this, and then I'm going to go unlock Gladiator, and we'll see what happens from there. Can you take me... Oh, I haven't even talked to you yet. Can you take me anywhere, pal? Chocobo Porter. Okay. So where do we have to go? Where is Tam-Tara anyways? I think it's Central Shroud. And if you can't find it in the text, you can always click here and hit map, and it'll tell you it's in the Central Shroud. For example, if I were to go, oh, there is another NPC I need to talk to while I'm here. And that is... oh yes, another thing from the last episode you missed was me meeting a crazy guy who said his life was over if we didn't talk to all these people in the 3 different towns. He wants to talk to the armor smith leader in Limsa. He wants to talk to the woodworking NPC in Gridania. And his name is Beaton. He's beating his wood. I'm sorry. I don't care how immature it is. It's funny. What you beating? Wood. What's up, Beaton? Wood. Message from John Delaney, you say? So he's lost another one. Does a man not understand that wood does not simply grow on, or actually it does, at least in the manner of speaking, as fact remains the resources are in short supply. For all his flowery words, if his tools were truly an extension of his very being, one would think he'd find a way to hold on to them for more than a fortnight or 2. John Delaney's skills are not to be doubted, but his temper leaves much to be desired. Still, it's not my place to judge. Take this to him, and let us both hope that he will right his ways. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to go to Central Shroud and unlock the Tam-Tara Deepcroft. I don't remember which area the oh right. I haven't seen that icon. I haven't been on much. I've been kind of fell off of track once I screwed up that episode. But yeah. Well, let's see if this guy will take us to Central Shroud. I have an idea of which one it is, but Ben Brett Meadows. That is not Central Shroud, if I'm correct. Okay, so we have to go find Central Shroud, which I believe is able to be exited through the Aetheryte. If we had unlocked all the Aetheryte. So, okay, we can do this. I want to say Central Shroud is this. No, it's not this way. I know it's not that way. I think. I don't know. I could probably just check the map. Oh, it is Central Shroud. Huh. I still get lost in this game, people. I don't care if I'm geared enough to, tank, second coil, or, I'm almost geared to take final coil, I think, but let's not say we did. I'm not that big of a raider. It took a while for them to convince me to actually get into the Crystal Tower raids. But I eventually got into that, and they were enjoyable. I kept doing them. I started with Labyrinth of the Ancients, and at current we have World of Darkness. I think it was just yesterday, and I think a little bit today, they started announcing some new things about Heaven's Word. You have to get to level 30 to unlock the 3 new jobs, and they're still kind of tweaking around about how they're going to go about not making it based on a base class. What else have they showed? They showed some teasers. It's like a little walkthrough of new areas. They've stated that they will stagger the opening of the zone, or the raid, because they don't feel it's right to make people power through the game like that. Kind of like with World of Warcraft, you weren't able to fly right away in at least Lich King and Pandaria. I believe the same was said of Warlords. Pretty sure you could fly right away in Cataclysm, though. Anyways, one thing I hate about this zone is I hate the river. I hate the river so much. kept having to pass through it, and I'd pass through the wrong river, and then I'd die and stuff. The Bannock is like a little mini area that's... What did we go to? No, it wasn't Red Rooster's Stead. It was... that little place with the farm. But I know it wasn't Red Rooster's Stead. The place that didn't have an aetheryte, basically. So we're going to tune to the aetheryte here. And now there's some quest here. But as I said, we do want to get our aetheryte in every zone. There is one in every zone. Much to my own hilarity sometimes. And some zones do have 2 of them. I like those zones. Despite people like going, I think they need to take aetherytes out of the game, because everyone should walk and enjoy the scenery. And they should make heavy last longer when they hit you. Yeah. I don't do well with those people. You can probably tell. I mean, heavy makes no sense. I could understand if it was like, 5, 10. I might even let go if it was 15 seconds. But 30 seconds of heavy because you're mounted does not make sense. I've heard with Warlords, WoW finally took that out. Because it was stupid and pointless. Everyone on the forums is all like, how everyone feels danger in the world, we can just run through everything. And it's fine as it is. No, it's not fine as it is, you dipshits. I'm surprised I'm not on any blood pressure medications at this point. But I'm not picking up any quests from here because as I'm pretty sure I mentioned earlier, or maybe I mentioned in the last video, which I think is when I first start talking about. No, I've mentioned that back in the other thing. I'm not picking up quests because I can do those alongside leaves to help me with my quest. Now this one actually got me for a while. I could not find the entrance to Tam-Tara. I kept running around. I'm like, okay, there's these hills, and suddenly I'm just like, come over here. I was like, where the hell is it? I don't know. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, that was me my first time. Okay. We got NPCs out here. Let's talk to them. Who are you? Childish curiosity prompted me to commit the most elementary of blunders. Were it not for the fruit that Elaine found, my adventures may well have ended in this forbidding place. Always look before you leap. In my haste, the most fundamental rule of adventuring slipped my mind. I do believe I shall rest here for a while. Okay. I shudder to think what might have happened to Isildur had I not thought to pick the fruit I stumbled across on the way here. Sometimes he has too much vigor for his own good. Age is supposed to mellow us, but if anything, it has made him more impetuous. I understand his desire to make use of the time left to him, but one misstep and there won't be any. Okay. And hey, you're the group we met back after we finished Sastasha. So we meet again. I cannot say I'm surprised to see you here. You took the prize back in Limsa, but this time we will give you better sport. Or I am no true adventurer. We'll find out later he's no true adventurer. Think of our goals, sister. One day our adventures will be the stuff of song, and it will all be worth it. Gods, I hate mausoleums. It's not right to disturb the dead in their slumber. Well, we're going in to stop people from disturbing the dead in their slumber. And these things aggro me. I forgot. I think it's like 7 levels different we have to be. Maybe it's just 4. I don't remember. I'd be more than 4 right now, so... I'm guessing if I was 19, I'd be golden. So... we want to go over in the corner over there where you see the yellow person, and then we have the God's Quiver Bow and Hugamont. What class are you anyways? You a monk? Yeah, you are. Well, you're a pugilist, so... And let's talk to him just for fun. By order of the Elder Seedseer, the Tam-Tara Deepcroft has been placed under control of the Wood Whalers. Entry restricted to only those who meet the strict conditions instilled by Glade Fang. During the Tam-Tara Deepcroft, you must have made sufficient progress in the quest Fire in the Gloom. Oh, how convenient we're on Fire in the Gloom. Revealer Sparkle, I take it? Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bowlord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft in purchase of the Lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity put an end to the 6th Astral Era. I'm pretty sure I've discussed the whole thing about the eras. We're in the 7th Umbral Era. Cultists took the Lesser Moon Dalamud for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. But to be fair, there kind of was a god in there. Just not really the one we really wanted. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it can complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Verdania and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. Tam-Tara Deepcroft is now accessible. And it's the same thing with Natasha. You can click on here. You can... Well, he'll give you information about the dungeon. You can click here, and it'll bring you here right away. Since its establishment during Gilmorian times, the subterranean crypt has been used for generations as a final resting place for the remains of rulers and nobles. Since Calamity, however, the tunnels have become overrun with the Lambs of Dalamud, a deadly cult who worships a now fallen satellite as their savior. Free company invites. No. Yes. As Deepcroft, but these twisted souls silently plot revenge against those who fought to prevent the advent of Dalamud, summoning any dark presence who will aid to this end, no matter what the cost. Seriously, what do people not get about blind invites? No, I don't know where this guy that invited me is, but we are outie. Once I remember where outie is. In retrospect, I probably should just teleport it. As I said, the reason I'm not joining any free companies that are link shells right now, people end up liking this and they want to start their own free company with me, that'll be fine if, people are fine with risking the chance of discussing something private on my thing. I'm not joining anything just unless I know ahead of time that it's fine. I mean, I'm not even joining my personal free company on my main characters. Because, they have private conversations. I don't want to have that. I don't want to have to filter to other things where I may miss info. Or more than likely ask a question and wonder why the hell no one's replying. Because that's me. So yeah, if you're on the server, please try not to blind invite me. That's kind of respectful. Ooh, what's this? Not another quest, it's just here. I believe this guy will start the Little Ladies' Day quest, which, actually, I think I'm going to go do. Consider this a walkthrough on Little Ladies' Day. Probably this and part of the next episode. A thorny relationship. Sophisticated servitor would beseech your aid on behalf of his troubled master. Okay. With certain events like Little Ladies' Day and other ones like Halloween and Christmas, whatever they decide to call them, the quest is only available for a limited time, which means it'll end on a date. If you don't do it by then, you're never doing it. It may come back later, it may not. That's up to the game developers. I believe I've heard they really don't change much from year to year, though there is a change from the pre-Calamity to post-Calamity cut or storyline, except for one of them, which I hope they do bring back, because it's one of my favorite storylines just because I play Final Fantasy XI. I'm sure you know where I'm going if you have seen the event. Okay, anyways, what's our prize? Thorn Dynasty map. Data map detailing the location of treasure buried during the rule of House Thorn? Level 40 recommended. Interesting. You're an adventurer, yes? Oh, thanks 12. It would not be too much trouble. Might you spare a few bells of your time to assist my master and me with a most trying predicament? As you doubtlessly have observed from the colorful decoration about town, yes, the trees have turned cherry blossoms, there's been some pink around town. Didn't really remember to note it like I had originally planned, but the Ladies' Day festivities are in full swing here in the Sultanate. It is in the spirit of the season that Master Nanapasi has devised a plan to make his dear daughter's dream come true. Is that the NPC I'm thinking of? I don't remember. If it is, there's a Taylor quest line. It's a Taylor storyline that, or Weaver, I mean. But I'm not sure if it is. Because that one, well, no spoilers. Yeah, I fear the preparations have proven far more troublesome than he foresaw. Why, the last time I saw him, he was racing up and down Emerald Avenue like a chocobo with his head cut off. Please, friend, pray lend us a helping hand. Okay. I'm not going to do that yet. I'll start that in the next episode. What I want to do now is, I'm going to finish the, well, not finish, start the quest to unlock Gladiator. Because, as I said, I need to get Gladiator level for certain abilities like Provoke. Flash is very helpful as well. And they are through this zone. There's several other skills that are pretty good, too. So, the secondary class abilities, they're not something to just scoff at. Sure, when you unlock jobs later, you'll get cut down from 10 to 5, but that just means you have to pick more carefully. And there's usually certain ones you know you'll want, some you know you won't want. Gladiator skill is right here. And let me guess, you're a level 1 quest, aren't you? Yep. So we may do some of those quests on here. We want to talk to the guild receptionist, much like we did when I did the Arcanist opening. So you want to be a gladiator? Yes. Welcome to the Gladiators Guild adventure. Here our members train tirelessly with sword and shield so that their names might one day be written in legend. Was that a flash of interest in your eyes? If you wish to study swordplay, know the admission to the guild is free of charge. Really? Okay. I had marked you as a woman master, and I'm pleased to see I was not wrong. Can I still use my axe? Now, while you may be familiar with the deadly dance of battle, you are new to us. It must begin at the beginning. Well, where else would I begin? If you would take your place in these hallowed halls, you must be willing and ready to undergo the most rigorous training. You must endure cuts and bruises beyond counting, and like it is not far worse. A daunting prospect, I concede, but there is no other way if you mean to take to the blood sands one day. And why would you? The Colosseum is only the most celebrated place of entertainment in all of Wulda. Yeah, that won't be happening. And at least anytime soon. Like, you know, pre-level 50. Where else could a poor man amass a fortune so vast as to one day allow him to claim a seat on the syndicate? There's not an Ulden alive who isn't inspired by the rise of the self-made man. And there is no truer embodiment of the dream than a gladiator who wins his riches and fame with his sword. Throughout its long and storied history, this guild has nurtured countless champions. Our training methods are second to none, and our members' efforts strive to develop new techniques. If you desire true glory, to fight in triumphs amidst the roar of 10,000 voices, then this is where you belong, adventurer. Think of it. Think of your legacy. If your soul stirs, join us. What will it be? Will you rise above the masses and inscribe your name in legend, or will you resign yourself to mediocrity and die in obscurity? Well, I do like dying in obscurity, but I really do need a decision you shan't regret. One moment. Make way for Violet Sparkle, fresh meat coming through. Now then, before your enrollment can be considered complete, you must present yourself to First Sword Milia. Seek her out and obtain her approval. Okay. And she's just over here. All the guild masters are somewhere within the guild. Well, some of them have like sub-guild masters that are the ones in charge, like the Arcanist Guild did, the Fisher does. And if there are any that aren't inside their guild, they're probably just like right outside. I can't think of any that are just right outside. But let's talk to Milia. I heard of Lulu Sutra. So you're Violet. 'Tis a good, strong name. Yes, I know the voice doesn't sound girly, but she's a Highlander. Here. So, I kind of think of their female voices being a bit deeper than, what I am, which is a Midlander. On behalf of the Adventurers Guild, allow me to welcome you. I am Milia. Oh, that's not an I. No, wait, is it? No, it's Milla, Guildmaster here. So you wish to study arts. I presume you have your reasons for choosing the sword over all other weapons. Perhaps you think it is easiest to learn. No, I'm pretty sure the axe is easiest to learn. Sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade well is anything but simple. For early Colosseum champions to emerge from our ranks, there have been countless disappointments who failed to achieve greatness. Bear that in mind before you answer me, Violet, for I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword, and, if it be your fate, die by it? No, but I'm going to say yes anyways, or else you're going to tell me to fuck off. And welcome, Gladiator, to your new home! Take this sword. There are many like it, but this one is yours now. I know that's a popular quote. I don't remember where the popular quote comes from. Yeah. Consider a gift if you like. Now, wear it on your hip as I do, and show me you're ready to begin your training. Alright. And I don't think I sold off any of my old gear, so we should be able to. Let me make sure my Marauder gear is updated. And then we'll put on the weathered short sword. See what we can see. Helm of Light. Did I want the Helm of Light or... Yeah, I want the Helm of Light. Yeah. No. Actually, I don't even think it matters. No, it doesn't. Nothing in the waist. Pants. I could just wear the whole Moogle outfit, but... Actually, how it is kind of cute right now. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Alright. We're a gladiator now. First sword Mela went just to gauge your aptitude for the sword. Amazing what a difference the sword can make. Your expression, your posture, you're already brimming with confidence. Let's see if that confidence is warranted, shall we? Just outside the gates of Uldar, you'll find plenty of marmots, hornets, and shrews. Play 3 of each and return here when you're finished. Oh, and use your sword, Beeler. I'm a gladiator. I aim to train you as one. Now go. This quest is a lot like the first quest we got as a Marauder, where we have to kill, the sheep, moles, and I think it was moles, and something else outside of Limsa. So I'm going to go ahead and do that between videos. As I said, it's really no different. You're killing different monsters than you were in the original, but that's mostly because you're in Ulda now. So I believe I will end this episode. I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed and have fun.